지금도 잘
That's good to hear.
그렇게 말해줘서 고마워. 한 번에 다 배우기 좀
To
못할
put
것
it
같아.
lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
아, 이 친구는 4학년 때 왔네.
An offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
만나서 반 와가두에서
잠깐만요,
와가두는
여러분.
얼마나 커?
잠깐만, 화장실 잠깐만 갔다. 이거 금방 왔습니다, 여러분. 유튜브가 잘 나오고 있나요? 사실 유튜브가 나와야 되긴 하거든요, 지금. 그러면 다시 보기가 남아야 되기. 지금 유튜브 잘 나오고 있군요.
만나서 반가웠어.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
호그와트보다 훨씬 커?
Ouagadougou School of Magic
호그와트
is
마법
the
학교에는
largest
세계에서 가장 큰 마법
school in the
학교야.
world.
그러니까 맞아.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating.
하지만 크다고 해서
or
그게
overwhelming.
위협되거나 압도적이 느끼지 않았어. 항상 그곳을 고향처럼.
와가두에 대해 얘기해줘서 고마워. 와가두는 얼마나 커?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as
같은
it
마법.
is here?
Mostly yes, but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at
거긴
Ouagadougou
지팡이를 안
used
써?
one.
와, 신기하다.
대단하다. 그럼 마법이 더 약.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes, I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
와가두에 대해 와가두는
Is Ouagadougou
어떻게
a castle
생겼어?
like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much
그냥
a castle
건물인데
as a
성처럼
beautiful
크지 않나?
edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
와가두에 대해 얘기해줘서
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
그런 마법 학교에 대해서 알게 돼서
I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at
신기하네.
Hogwarts.
와가도에 대해서.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
맞다. 이제 교수님한테 돌아가야지 이제.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
교수님,
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What
근데 맞아,
charm
예상
is there in
못했어요.
the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon
저희의
regarding a
특별한
special
과제가
assignment
있게 될 것
that
같습니다.
I am preparing for you.
메인 퀘스트를 같은데?
Hello there. You're the new
그냥
student, aren't you?
신입생이지?
레벨 2 장비
퀘스트.
퀘스트 교차한 지팡이 라운드 1 과제
가능한 메인 퀘스트가 없네요.
마우스
이거라도 해야 될 것 같은데?
레벨
이거라도 일단 하러 가봅시다. 너무 멀어. 메인 퀘스트 하나 열렸네. 퀘스트를 하러 갈까?
진도 블루 불꽃 위치 방과 후 위즐리. 제
가도록 합. 메인 퀘스트 하러 가야지. 는 언제든 언젠간 하겠지 내가. 그려주네요. 여기 등.
Off on another adventure, are we?
갑시다. 여기. 가기 전에 여기.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
좀 좋아. 선생님 수업 다 받고 왔어요.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
깜짝이야. 그지?
I trust your first classes went
아,
well.
루인프리님 팔로우 감사합니다. 새로운 탈뭉치가 태어났다. 어서 오세요. 탈뭉치 당해 온 걸 환영해.
Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
피그 교수님께서
아니에요, 교수님.
Nothing more, Professor.
당연히 없었어.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless,
그만 좀
you must
캐물어.
continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
로넨 교수님 네.
Professor Ronan did mention
제
something
과제에
about
관련
that.
말씀.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside
첫 번째 과제를
momentarily
봐줘 있어.
to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip
전에
to
언급했던
Hogsmeade, I
호그
mentioned
스미스
earlier,
관련해서
we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
완벽한
wand.
지팡이를 찾아줄
You've
거.
managed
아,
to
그거
craft
생각해보니까
it
중고
well
지팡이였어.
with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
준비됐어요. 마법약 올리벤더
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have
이렇게
someone like
이렇게
him
행운이
nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand
형이죠.
maker. I would
예.
trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
준비됐어요. 올리벤더
마법사는 뭔가?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is
마법사
a recipe
선물을
of sorts
사용하는 애.
used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more
그러니까
about
변신
them
마법을
when we
사용하기
begin working
시작하면
with
그때 더 설명해 줘.
transfiguration magic.
준비됐어요.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide
거의
array
판매하지
of
않지만
potions
다양한
and herbs,
마법약을
although they rarely sell recipes.
제조법은 제조법은 내가 알아서 찾아야 되는 거.
Particular recipes on hand for you.
준비됐어요.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow
찾으세요.
or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending
너랑
time
같이
with them.
진행.
네티랑 갈게요.
해바친 창이랑 가자.
해바친이랑 갈게요.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard,
젊은 마법.
and he knows the
알지.
area.
잘 알고
He'll
있고.
keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to
알겠어요.
waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a
오타 맥주 더 빨리 즐길 수 있을 것 같아. 아이. 수업을 빠르게 해야 되겠네.
What are you up to now?
로넨 교수와 대화하고 첫 번째 과제를
자, 교수님.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me,
새로운
Professor.
주문을
Indeed, I
가르쳐준다고
do,
들었어요.
And an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending
페파로란다.
charm, Reparo.
뿌리 마법?
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine.
자주 쓰게
As
될걸?
Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an
내구도가
attempt
있다는
to catch
거지?
you up with your
장비도.
peers. A number of your professors have agreed
아,
to
그
do so
고치는
as well.
다리 같은
But
거
first, each shall ask that
그거구나.
you complete
고쳐지는
a
막.
few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have
그거 같은데,
arranged
선생님?
some for today. See them through and then
대파로를-
report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
과제를 완료하고 올게요.
Why must I first complete
하루
tasks
배우면
to
먼저
learn
과제를
spells?
완료해야 하는
No
거죠?
lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
과제를
과제를 완료하고
I'll
올게.
start on the task right away, Professor.
미니맵의 탐색 영역은 퀘스트 목표를 찾기 위해 탐색해야 하는 영역 레벨 제도
그가
퀘스트 교차한 집 로넨
과제를 먼저
교수님의
해야
과제.
되겠네.
로넨 교수님의 마우스 오른쪽 버튼 레벨 미니맵의 탐색 영역은 퀘스트 목표를 찾기 위해 탐색해야 하는
This is the
영역을
right area.
나타냅니다.
I wonder where the flying page is.
해야 될까? 아시오.
Revelio.
그러니까 맞거든요. 근데 어떻게 하는 건데? 페이지 수집해라. 아, 저 페이지 저기 있다. 아, 페이지 제일 수집하라는 거구나. 아치오.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
아, 날아다니는 페이지를 가져. 저 있다.
Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new
Revelio.
루벨리오.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
Y번 분수
손님,
I completed the assignment.
과제
Professor.
완료했습니다.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor.
지팡이제고.
Now, wand at
charm.
the ready.
Yes, sir.
했어.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
페이스. 페이스. 바로.
수리 마법인 레파로는 주변에 고장 난 물체와 조각을 복구하는 데 사용할 수
That's
있.
it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that
네,
broken
망가진
statue in
소
the
고치려고
alcove
하는
water.
해판.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate, lashed out.
렉. 도미지도가 이게 플레인 드라이브 심하지?
레벨 퀘스트 호그스미드에 오신 마우스 오른쪽 버튼 레벨 3
합시다. 인캐스트. 여기 한번 열어. 이제네요 뭐. 아씨. 나중에 열.
If
only Black have the power to choose the other
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little
신경
distracted
써
at the
보여.
moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly
소리 한다
barky.
생각.
Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
내가 언제 한번 살펴볼게.
Are there any other empty
학교에
paintings like
이렇게
this around
텅빈
the school?
Yes, a few.
점이 있어.
This
솔직히
entire
호그와트 전
place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them.
허브캐스
As good a place as any to begin.
내가 언제 한
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I
알아낸 건
did discover that casting Lumos has an
루모스
effect of some
신문을
kind,
사용하면 될 거. 그 다음에 어떻게
but I'm not
될지
sure
몰라.
what to do next.
오케이 루모스.
내가 언제 한번
If I
살펴볼
have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
안 보이는 그림이 있으면 루모스 사용하면 볼 수 있다는 거기.
Potato!
Do come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble on
Lumos.
something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's
장소가
nearby.
장 하지 그런 게 저기. 여기인 거 여기가 맞는데?
Revelio.
루벨리오.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
역겨운 그레고리의 주
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
뭐가 있을 것 같아. 네. 장소 찾았잖아.
Lumos.
루모스.
Lumos.
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't conjured. The house elves make it.
메인 퀘스트 하러 가자. 게임 잘 만들었다. 게임 진짜 게임은 진짜 잘 만들었어. 잠깐만요.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
그대로 돌아. 아 이렇게 해서 액자를 데리고 가는 거야? 아 이런 식으로 하는 거구나. 서브캐스는 이런. 어떻게 돌려놓은?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
필드 가이드.
She's always perhaps mind what you're doing there?
저희 친구 해결했어.
Lenora,
누나 그림 수수께끼 풀었어.
Did?
어떻게?
단서를 쫓아가 말하지 않은
단서를
I
쫓아갔지.
found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving
다음엔
it.
네가 한번
You have
풀어봐.
a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
수수께끼 풀어내서 기.
The moth! I should have seen that.
레벨
아 퀘스트가 퀘스트가 아니고 뭔가 하나 또 풀.
퀘스트. 마우스 오른쪽 교차한 지팡이 컬렉션
I think it's a sign when you're better.
이쪽으로. 길이 이쪽. 상호자. 아 몰래 그거 그 비밀전 그 결투 그거구나 저기. 가도 될 듯. 하지만 메인 캐스는 못 참지.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
세바스찬 하이.
Ah, my new
새로운
shop.
대담당이 오셨네.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
만원 물건.
필드 가이드 챌린지는 경험치. 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 지금까지 수집한 기본 장비 또는 독특한 외형의 장비와 같게 변경할 수 있습니다.
I was
진짜
glad
따라가면
Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
친해질 수 있는 친구가
Speaking
되겠네.
of Weasley,
Revelio.
seems to have taken
Thank
quite
you.
a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
희망을 보낸 시간이
Just
많나?
enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from...
Accio. Glad I could be of service.
사라졌어. 이거 뭐 있나? 르벨리오.
Hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor
Reparo.
Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince
Reparo.
old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
빨리 가자.
So how did you
저다
manage to
사서
get from
선생님이 너
library
이러게
to
돼.
bad side?
Well, I suspect
단점
it's a
차이
matter of
문제.
differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
휘잠자리.
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
휘잠자리를 합니다. 휘잠자리를 나중에 뭔가 약 만들 때 포션 만들 때 쓰는 거 같아.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look,
금지대 숲에서 나왔어. 무슨
see for yourself.
정말 대단하지 않아?
Sight, isn't it?
오,
You certainly
그래폰이다.
don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already know.
To the
진짜
left
잘
of the
만들었어.
Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
금지대 숲.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past
뼈만
those
지나면
ruins
호그
ahead.
Revelio.
보인. 네, 뭔가 보물 같은 게 하나 있네요.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
채집 요소가
Places
있네요.
to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now. can I?
Reparo.
네,
You still haven't told me.
Leviosa.
레비오스,
Accio.
악티오. 다 아니네. 할 수 있는 게 아니야. 유튜브 프리미엄 결제됐다.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit
Accio.
too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
원석 같은 것도 있고. 그 재료를 굳이 내가 가서 안 가져가도 되겠다. 내가 이거 가지고 오면 되는 거죠. 마법으로. 아, 이런 게 있네. 가까이 가서 채집을 안 해도 돼.
Mr. Moon.
예를 들어 이제
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit
가까이
worse
가요.
for wear.
버섯 같은 건 가까이 가야 돼. 버섯 칸.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met
안녕하세요,
our new
문어.
fifth year?
5학년 신입생. 반갑구나.
You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
많이
Is everything
드셨나
all right,
보네.
sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys.
생겼고 탐욕고 끔찍한 녀석 말이야.
Terrifying. I shall be at the castle.
호그와트에 돌아가도록.
Good luck to both of you.
A demi, guys. I don't know what
혹시 뭘 넣어 드신 거
but he's
있지만
obviously had too much of it.
드신 거이지
I've
않을까?
never seen Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the
호그와트
moment,
돌아갈
but she'll
거야.
be better soon.
형이
back
있구나.
at Hogwarts.
아, 버터 맥주. 나 여기 처음 오니까 그래도 버터 맥주 한 잔은 사주겠지? 친구가?
If one could bottle the magic of this place.
특히
I don't know if it's the
상점
shops
때문에
or the
사람들 때문인 건지
there's
모르겠어.
just something
호그
about
스미스가
Hogsmeade.
뭔가 특별해.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this?
그래서 어떻게 할래?
Weasley told me you had a
위슬님은
list
네
of things to get,
지팡이랑
a
다른 거
wand
사야 할
and some
것이
other
있다고
bits.
하시던데.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spell.
씨앗이랑 마법서 몇 개랑 마법약 제조법 필요해.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what
이렇게
you do
네가
with your
채집하면
wand.
쓰는 모습
And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke
짧게
around
정해야지
the village.
마을 뒤지고 다닐
I
시간
just have to pop
충분할
into a
거야.
shop to find something for my sister.
오케이.
Let's meet up in
근데
the town
돈은
square
있나
when we're
모르겠네.
finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
호그스미드 마을은 필드 가이드의 지도를 사용. 지도. 호그스미드. 호그스미드 광장. 호그스미드에 있는 중앙 광장입니다. 매직 리프. 제이 피핀의 마법.
그러니까 방문하세요. 일단은 지도 표시가 되어 있는데 방문하세요. 돼. 물로 한번 일단 가.
크로스. 일부 퀘스트의 경우 열린 목표로 진행되어 나침반 경로가 없습니다. 맵에서 개인 웨이포인트를 설정하여 자신의 위치를
되게 많은 신문이 온 거. 안녕하세요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the
어떻게 지금 마법서를 가지러
Professor Weasley
왔어?
wanted.
Matilda's student.
아 맞다.
I thought I might be seeing you soon.
약간 플레임 드랍이 조금씩 있는 거 빼고는 아직 게임 잘 만든 것 같긴 한데 조금씩 렉 걸리는
I
거.
take it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough.
그래서 유를 창조하는 가장
It
순수한
is
마법.
magic at its purest, creating something out
그런
of
마법이 있어.
nothing.
돈을
Of
만들
course,
수
it
있는.
is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too see in it.
기대되는.
Spellcrafts are incredibly
마법사
useful for conjuring
맞춤 가거나
unique items
같은 게
like
특별한
custom
물건.
pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a
마법용
potion
테이블에
station.
마법.
Yes?
I believe so, sir.
맞아요.
Good. Nothing like being able
재료를
to
직접
grow your
재배하고
own
원하는 것을
ingredients
필요할 때
and
만들 수.
do what you want when you want. Let's
쿠션
have a look.
만드는 거를 주는.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
톰스 앤드 소형 화분 하나가 있는 화분용 테이프. 소형 마법. 소형 화분 하나.
하나 사고,
소형
하나
마법약
사.
스테이션.
If
마법
you're
동물
interested,
아버님 돈이 필요하네.
제조기
Take a look
마법서.
around at the
다크
rest of
납작
my
모자.
inventory.
판매를 할 수 있네요. 납작 모자.
재료
근데 그걸 판매를 해도 지금
중형 마법약 스테이션.
네. 고마워요. 잘 샀어요.
지도. 호그스미드.
다음에 여기로 가보.
올리벤버스.
올리멤버 벤더스 방문을 하세요. 늦었어요. 거인이지 올리베. 안녕하세요.
I'll be right with. Ah.
지팡이다. 하이하이. 아이고, 프리들리 빌헬름이 어서 오세요. 나로 고생하셨어요. 아하, 반가워요. 해리포터 게임 하겠습니다.
I'm looking for
a new wand.
새 지팡이 가지고 왔지? 그래, 때가 되었어.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are.
당연한 걸 보고.
Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure.
지팡이 만들어준.
makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we?
방에 찾아볼까?
No, not you.
그 마법사에 돌 때 해리 지팡이 골라줄 때도 이랬었는데.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
기억나네요.
You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
오나?
How odd.
이상하고 한 번 더 해보자. 잠깐 어서 휘둘러.
Really swish it. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
이건 네 짝이 아닌 것 같구나. 그렇지?
We'll find you something, not to worry.
다른 거 찾아주면 걱정 말이야.
No, not you.
아니야 이거. 아마 그래 주홍나무 희귀한 나무 35. 의 심금.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heart.
가장 좋은 지팡이를 주네요.
Let's give this one a try.
이걸 한번 써보. 나 좋은 지팡이에요. 이런. 아니네.
Looks like it's back to the shelf.
다시 넣어주는 게 좋겠구나.
This is proving to be tricky.
예상보다 찾기가 훨씬 까다로운데 정말 당황스러워.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes.
바로
I
이거.
think you might be the one. Here.
지팡이 수준.
Take it.
지팡이 완성 모습. 자연 대쉬 회색.
자연 회색이라고 하네요.
딱총 지팡이 스타일. 지팡이 종류.
커스텀할 수 있어?
스토크 대쉬 노란, 부드러운 나선 대쉬 연갈색, 스토크 대쉬 노란 톱니 모양.
톱니 모양으로 없으면 커스텀 갓겜.
지팡이 종류.
지팡이 종류도 내가 어떤 나무를 쓸 수 있는지가 있네요. 와, 개쩐다. 딱총나무 쓰고 길이도 늘릴 수 있네. 이거.
27.2, 35,
길이는 35cm로 합시다. 적당히 구부러짐. 꽤 유연. 부러지지 않음. 적당히 유연. 약간 탄력 있음. 놀랍게도 잘 힘. 꽤 유연함.
지팡이 심 종류.
야, 심 종류도 고를 수 있어? 불사조기 저 유니콘에터 용의 심군.
불사조 깃털.
아니.
지팡이 심 유니콘 털. 용의 신금.
아니 강력한 마법을 구사합니다.
지팡이 완성 모습. 톱니 모양 대신.
아니 커스텀 갓게임이잖아. 내가 원하는 지팡이를 만들어 쓸 수 있어. 원하는 지팡이가 다른 찬란한 미래지. 사람보다 더 디테일에 의문의 지팡이 커스텀. 너무 좋은데요?
Different. I sense a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
빨리 확인해
I
보고
would
싶어.
imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new
꼭
one's
필요한
ability
순간
to
니들
perceive
간파에
your
새 지팡이 등에
intentions,
깜짝 놀라지 않게.
particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of
아, 네,
further
언제든지
assistance.
찾아올게요. 잠깐만요. 알람이 너무 많아. 아, 됐네요. 감사합니다.
진도.
포션을 가야 되네요.
마법약 상점.
전 이제 마법약 레시피 얻어. 요.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
안녕하세요.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh,
감사합니다.
thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Larlang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service.
마법약 상점이지. 모든 질병용 마법약을 지급하지.
Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign.
간판은 받겠지만 할아버지 가게 이름 꼭까지 말해.
How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
그러면 말한 학생, 이 물건은 다 준비해놨단다.
I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating
세상에
art
마법
potion
자체죠.
making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as
문처럼 화려하지
but
않을지
make no
몰라도
mistake, they are just as
치유,
powerful.
파괴,
They can
보호까지
heal,
모두 가능하지.
destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses.
가끔 신약도 구매하거나
I
그런 시간이
unveil
나면
new
꼭
ones from
들려서
time to time.
확인하도록 하렴.
Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything.
시간 날 때마다 와서
But for
하면
now,
되고.
let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
JPP 위제늘드 노약 제조법.
자, 공짜 퀘스트용
Take a look at the rest of my
강력한 데미지를 주는 마법약 같은 거 오늘 어쨌든 돈을 불어 와야 되게.
더그 보급해요.
재료도 파네요.
버섯갓.
재료도 파네.
투명 마 거미 송곳니. 집중력 마법약 선더브로.
감사합니다. 오,
진도.
동물 표시되어 있는데 여기가 마지막이네요. 매직 리프 쪽으로 씨앗 받으러 가야지. 씨앗 가져와야지. 이제 식물을 키우기 위해서 씨앗을 알바 열심히.
Well, hello there.
하이.
Pardon me, sir.
안녕하세요. 미제르 교수님. 해놓은 씨앗 찾으러 왔어요.
Ah, the dittany for the new fifth year.
아, 준비해달라고 했지?
I take
그게
it that's
너인가?
you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a fifth year. You must be positively really
5학년부터 학년이 높은 걸로 시작하면 약간 벅차나 보네.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale,
나
by the way.
티모티 여기
And this is my
가게
shop, the Magic
편한다.
Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like
가
it
떠는 거 좋아해서 수백 끌고 다니지. 가게 안에 숨어있는 한 물정 알 수가 없잖아.
I suppose not.
방해 같은 친구.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me.
나도 농장을 하면 된다는
Your
거죠?
packet of dittany seeds.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
매직 리프.
Do have a look
보름
around.
초시약.
Plenty of
오그라든
ingredients.
나중에 돈 벌어서 올게요.
보름
Well, that's
초초기.
everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
버스 차를 만나. 여기서 뭐 하고 있을래? 잠깐만 어디 책 하나 날라다니는데? 내가 잘못 봤나? 여기 있다. 보이스. 아시오. 오케이. 길이 아닌데? 나왔어. 쇼핑 다 하고 왔어.
I officially have
필요한 거
all
전부
of
다
my
마련했어.
supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
얘 뭔데? 빠르다. 아, 일단 마을에서 떨어져서 친절하다. 아직 깨졌어. 프로체고가 깨지네? 잠깐만. 프로체고가 깨질 정도였어?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
아, 이거 해피. 아, 해피를 괜히 알려준 게 아니구나. 오케이. 해피를 괜히 알려준 게 아니구나, 친구가. 고대 마법 던지기 했잖아.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
아, 잠깐만. 아, 제트. 일단 포션 마시고. 제트. 아, 잠깐만. 나 타임. 야, 됐다. 와, 씨. 피했다. 그냥 게임 어려운데 잠깐만.
Goodness.
아, 트롤이 둘이었다니.
Take on a fully grown troll by yourselves.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
고치면 되는 거죠? 부서진 거 고치.
Hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what you want.
예, 이런 걸로 고치면. 3개 고쳐. 이것도 고치고. 벽도 고치고. 만능 마법이네. 예, 만능이네. 레파.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
겁나 만능이네.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself.
우리 전문
Augustus Hill,
파페자임.
clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its
하나
rightful
공짜로.
state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin.
하지만 난 그것보다
But I gotta
훨씬
do
유용한 걸
something
줄 수 있.
much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware and
마법사
among my
옷가게
inventory are some unique items
보호기능
that
제공할 수 있는
afford
몇 가지 독특한 물건
protections,
판매할 수
as it were.
있다고 있단다.
Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다.
주세요.
That's very generous of you.
이런 건 사양 안 하지. 주세요.
Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today.
블레드렉
Take your time.
전통적인 교복 로브. 타탄 매끈한 결투용 글러브. 전설급 장비. 레벨 4.
난 로프를 새로 얻었으니까 공격력 증가 로프.
전통적인 교복 로브. 글래드레그 스 부드러진 매끈한
갖고 싶긴 한데
결투용
가격이
글러브.
비싸네.
전설급.
형.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was
그
almost
한 잔 정도
pulverized
마셔야
by
되지
a
않겠어?
troll. I'd say that I agree with
아르동이.
you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
맥주 한 잔 마시고 가자.
방문하여 장비를 판매하세요. 글래드레그 스마트.
Most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
이건 어떻게 여는 거지?
Accio. Levioso. Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
말 안 한 게 있는 것 같은데.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
뭔가
Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood, the goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3
뭔가
broomsticks.
일단
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
처음 보.
It's my first time.
처음이니까.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
매춘 내가
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in
Trolls,
Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not...
형 예전 같지 않구나.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a
친구는
well-earned
해줄들이.
butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
멋있어.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best to do that later.
And on that note, I think we should
성으로
head back to the
돌아가는 게
castle.
쓰레기구나.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk
그
later.
얘기는 나중에 하고 일단
For the
성으로
moment, we should
돌아가.
return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another
시간이나
detention
뒤져.
for getting back after
대당하고 싶.
hours.
잠자기 위해 휴게실로 돌아가야 합니다. 지도 호그스미드 컬렉션 봄 호그와트 블루 불꽃 위치 남쪽 동 도서관 별관
빠른 이동으로
별관
휴게실을
남쪽 동 그리핀도르 위력 마법 목표를 탐색하는 데 도움이 되는 흰색 외곽선 표시는 당신의 현재 목표물을 나타냅니다. 조준 모드 마우스
아나운서 왜 이렇게 신받냐 목소리.
사전과 더 정밀한 조준
없었으면 더 좋겠는데. 일단 날라왔습니다. 누구한테 얘기해?
지도 블루 불 출구
아 이게 아니지.
레벨 5 퀘스트 교차한 과제 메인
교차한 라운지밖에
교차한 지팡이 레벨 인벤토리 기록 마법 동물
마법 동물 같은 것도 있.
레벨
마법 동물로 뭘 할 수 있나?
부엉이 우편을 받았습니다.
아, 부엉이 우편을 받았어.
필드 가이드 부엉이 우편 날 보러 오너라. 그린고츠에서 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견했어.
선생님한테 가면 되겠네. 나 선생님한테. 일단 선생.
Revelio.
빨리. 야야.
Acceptable.
여기 뭘까? 아시오. 이럴 줄 알았으면 포탈 타고 올 거 그랬나? 그레이저슨 포터 탈고 올 거. 스님 왔어요.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I
네,
heard
돌아
about the
다행이다.
attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow
하고
like
있는
the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark
어떤
wizards
마법-
are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
란록과 루구드는 로켓을
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
란록과
They're after the locket.
로켓을
You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library.
혹은 안.
A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your
그래 보여줘.
enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
혼자 갔다
I'd
오라고요?
like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we can.
아 실력을 좀 더 쌓고 오면
Sir,
좋을 텐데.
how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything.
마법 하나 더 배워오면 돼. 방어 마법을 더 한 뒤에 찾아오려.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect.
알았어요. 하나 더 배우라는 거죠? 갑시다.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student
네,
to help
올라갑시다.
me with.
선생님, 마법 하나 더 알려주세요.
I'm here about
새로운 주문을 배우러
to
왔습니다.
teach me, Professor.
Good.
좋아,
Professor
하고
Fig
계신
indicated a certain
마법 과제 빨리
urgency in
완수할
completing
필요가
your
있다고요.
defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making
불
spell,
피우는 주문이
and the
스티우로
lighting
배우.
torches, burning
오,
spider webs,
주문이
and,
너무 많아.
when necessary, defending against those
방어
who
마법이
wish
아니고
to do
공격
us
마법인 것
harm.
같은데 이제.
Sounds
불,
versatile.
드디어 햇불,
But before
불
we
피울
get
수 있는
started,
마법을 배우.
I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know.
주문
When you're
알려주기 전에 뭔가
finished, come
때
and see me. Then
하나
we shall
내주시.
begin working on Incendio.
스티우로.
You know where to find me once you've
과제해줘.
finished.
시간 지팡이 두 라운드
Cross
승리하기.
isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
두 라운드 내가 승리하고 오는 거.
Might some kind soul help me?
뭐야?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
내가 누군지
Zenobia
학교에서
knows.
아무
The girl
이유
whom everyone
아
at school hates for no reason.
그거 안타깝다. 그거
아깝다.
안
Sorry, the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you.
특별하게 말해줘서 고마워.
I suppose
그래서
there are a
괜찮다.
few
아이들 몇 명
decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends.
새로운 친구
and so
사귀고
I
싶어.
brought my collection
수집품은
down to the common room.
휴게실로 가.
My gobstone collection, that is. I
컬렉션.
was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
보스턴이 내 아니. 술 같은 작은 공 하는 대단한 게임이야. 곰스림은 얼굴에 악취가 나는 액체를 맡게. 넌 좋은 게임이 아닌 것 같은데?
끔찍한데.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose.
곰스를
which
1대만
I
맞는
never do.
거. 그래서 나는 안
Or at least
맞거나
not
가끔만 맞아.
People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
Right.
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all
친구
over
성격이
school.
살짝 뒤틀렸는데?
과민 반응한 것.
나라도 그랬을 거야.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules.
게임 규칙은 내가 만들었어. 그러니까 네가 제일 잘할 수밖에 없잖아. 그러면
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
시간 나면 도와줄게.
어떻게 거기로 넌 친구가 없어.
야 이거 너무 이거 질문은 조금 그렇잖아.
넌 친구가 없어.
넌 친구가 없으면 좀 그렇잖아.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my
찾으면
gobstones,
갖다
do
줄게.
come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
일 시키고 다른 게임 한다고 하네. 이거 찾는 게 아니야 지금. 지금 내가 이렇게 해야 되는 거.
퀘스트. 티켓 교체한 구역.
과제부터.
마우스 오른쪽
과제부터.
버튼. 레벨.
과제부터 하러 가자. 아 이쪽. 과제부터 해야 돼. 과제부터 하러 갑시다. 10m. 아 과제부터 하자. 과제부터. 숙제부터 하자. 숙제.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
형 친구야?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
뼈차에 널 보정했으면
I
그걸로 됐어.
coordinate duels for crossed ones.
별투
A
주셔.
dueling club of sorts.
초대받은
It's invitation
실력이 좋나
only,
보네.
so you must
실력은
have really
좋지.
impressed Sebastian.
그거 반가운 이야. 그거 반.
I'm flattered to hear that.
그때 실력을 지지하는 격투가가 아니고 별투가가 아니야.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up. I match you with other
별투를
duelists.
원한다면 내가 다른 결투가와 시합을 주선하고 마지막까지 쓰러지지 않는 사람이 승리한 거야. 괜찮네.
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
내 클럽에 가입할래.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining
아
pastime.
클럽에 가입하겠어.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
그래 바로 가자.
Get me in the ring.
링 들어보내.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
어떻게 하는 건데? 이게 이인 거지? 안녕하세요. 너의 마음속에 너의 마음속에서 식중인 악마님 어서 록성하셨어요. 아하. 제가 닉네임 바뀌신 것 같은데?
당신이 적을 조준하지 않고도 추적할 수 있게
아, 잠깐만 키 잘못 눌렀어. 레비오스. 프테이코. 아, 잠깐만 다구는 아니지 얘들아. 레비오스. 지금 피를 원한다고 들리네요. 오나오.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't
잘했어,
wrong about
세바스찬.
you.
너의 제대로 봐.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next
아멘 챔피언 될 수 있을 거야. 근데 1대1은 상관없을 것 같은데.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully
아 이제
initiated
등짝을
member,
보자고
you now have access
DM으로
to the
원하네.
official
저기요.
One's training dummy.
그런 방송 아닙니다.
Master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations
다시
on your
한번
first
내 첫 번째
cross-one's
교차
victory.
지팡이
What for?
생각해서 잘 싸웠어.
Hope to see you back here again.
다음 교체째 보자. 그라운드 승리를 해야 되거든요. 한 번 더 싸워야 돼.
훈련용 인형을 써도 될까?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
준비됐어.
바로 가자.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
바로 가자.
Brilliant. Are you
그러면 파트너랑 같이 할 거야?
나사이 오나이.
나사이 오나이?
아니.
할래?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
1대1이면 상관없겠지? 설마 1대2겠어?
Ready to get thrashed?
에반데?
Apologies in advance.
미리 사과해줄 때 1대3은 좀 에반데?
소환 마법인 아시오 같은 위력 마법으로 보라색 방어벽을 부수세요. 대상 잠금 캡슐락은 당신이 적의
아시오 같은 레비오스사. 아 잠깐만. 잠깐만 썼잖아. 아시오. 됐다 카운터. 잠깐만요. 카운터 한번 잘 써줘. 한 명만 일단. 한 명씩 됐다. 브라보. 내 모든 걸 쏟아부었어. 그래 너 진짜 그런 거 같더라.
Duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing.
어쨌든 다음 라운드에 이기거나 적어도 살아남으면 계속 하는 게 좋을. 1대3은 좀 너무하긴 했어, 친구야. 1대1로 싸울 줄 알았지. 주문 조합 연습 한 라운드 완료. 주문 조합 연습? 주문 조합 연습은 뭐?
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
조합 마법을 알려줘.
응.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your
훈련용을 착지하기 전에 주문 보고 훈련이 다 끝나기 전에 준다 하고 싶으면 나한테 알려줘. 공부 알려주는 거야? 공부 알려주는 거야. 레비오스. 이런 식으로 공부할 수 있는 거야? 연습은 충분한 것 같아. 잘하는 것 같아. 루카. 결투 중에 자신의 약점을 발견한 것보다 연습을 더 발견한 게 낫지. 고마워.
Assignments all finished.
과제를 전부 다 완료해. 선생님한테 가자.
레벨 6 ESC 지도
선생님한테 가자.
블루 불꽃 출구 해켓 교수님의 과제 천문학통 해켓 교수님의 과제 1 해켓 교수 피그 교 당신의 목 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 지금 필드 가이드 챌린지를 진행하면 특별한 보상을 잠금 해제할 수 있습니다. 챌린지 메뉴에서 진행 상황을 확인하고 지금까지 알겠습니다.
교수님. 교수님.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
여기 아니구나. 교수님 길을 잘못 들었어요. 한 칸 내려가야 되는군. 너무 높이 올라왔었나? 님,
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able
기술 알려주세요.
The tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it.
그 방광 이야기구나. 그 세티오로 배웠던.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Aye.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
주문 세트에 인센디오를 장착한 ESC.
아, 배우는 게 많네.
인센디오. 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 단거리 공격으로 목표물과 거리가 가까울 때만
이게 낫겠죠? 마법보다 이게 더 나을.
인센디오는 거리에서 파괴적인 화염을 발사해 강하게 공격하는 강력한 피해 마법입니다. 진도 블루 불 종탑 제한 구역 천문학통 제한 구역 피그 교수님께 마법 교실로 가죠. 필드 가이드 챌린지는 빠른 이동 장소를 잠금 해제하기 위해 블루 불꽃을 찾아내세요. 새로운 활동을 위해 새로운 장소로 이동하는 시간을 줄일 수 있습니다.
What about the shrivel things? Bet you don't have the porcupine quills.
No, I do. And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uproar.
Werewolves! Where were you?
어떻게 가는 거였지?
And by the end of it,
팁인가?
the Minister for Magic was
하나 날아다니는
No, it wasn't.
사실인가요?
Fun! I won't say my
됐다. 아쉬워.
진도 도서관 별국 천문학 제2
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my
방어
defense
마법의 수령을 알려드릴.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone
하지만
our
우린
visit to the
도서관에
library any
방문.
longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
교수님.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
화장실 5분 후. 아, 진짜. 미치네.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
we have no
교수님.
choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further.
수 없네.
I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
세바스찬과 대화하기가 있네. 세바스찬한테 가. 세바스찬 어디?
진도 블루
세바스찬.
제한 구역 천문학통 호그와트 속 어둠의 마법 방어 변신 수업 안뜰 변신 호그와트
들어갈게.
구역 피그 교수 연구실. 필드 가이드 챌린지는 R 레벨리오를 시전하면 벽과 상관없이 주변의 적, 상호작용할 수 있는 요소들과 상자들이 하이라이트 됩니다.
파스찬.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three
아 맞다.
Broomsticks.
설명을 줘야지.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
랄록이랑 관련된 일이야.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at
솔직히
Gringotts.
얘기해줘야지. 친구니.
And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
지키는 거 맞지, 친구야? 그래도.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight.
잠깐 도서관
And
밖에.
tell no one.
맞지, 봐.
저녁에 보자. 우리 걸리면 어쩌?
How concerned should
화석
I be
선생님에
about
대해서
the
얼마나
librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do
야,
all that
선생님이
you can to avoid
해야
her.
된다고.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
저녁에 보자. 우리 걸리면
What will happen if we're caught
걸리면
in the
어떻게 돼?
restricted section?
Detention, no doubt.
네, 징계받겠지. 하지만 두어 가지만 하면 돼. 하나는
Avoid Peeves, the
퍼스트
poltergeist.
팝.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
저녁에 보자.
여기 보자.
Thank you, Sebastian.
아, 저녁에 보자 우리.
필드 가이드 챌린지는 경험치를 얻고 레벨을
저녁이네요.
See there?
이게 뭐야? 이는
That's the
정문으로
door we
들어가.
need to reach. And those annoying
한 가지
prefects would love
반장들이
nothing more than to rat on us to
거기
scribble.
말하고.
So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The
수영 마법이에요.
charm. Good for getting
오,
places you're not supposed to be.
이런 걸 알려줘요.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak. but
돈은
those are
비싸잖아.
expensive.
마법은 공짜고.
Spells are
그래,
free.
투명망토는
Give it
비싸니까.
a try.
아, 이제 배우네요. 오케이. 투명 마법이 해금되었습니다.
투영, 유용.
이거를
주변
지금
환경에
이거
녹아들어 투영 마법을 사용해서
프로테 걸고.
I'll be quieter than a job.
가까이 있는 적은 수상한 행동을 감지하면 조사를 시작할 것입니다. 만약 잡힌
If I can see you, the prefects might.
하면 되는 거.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone.
지금쯤에 사서 선생님 가고
I said usually.
내가 보통이라고
It'll
얘기해.
still be
그래도
alright.
괜찮아.
Do you see
그래서
her
사서
desk behind me?
책상 보여?
The key is in the drawer
책상
of that
서랍 속에.
desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction.
사서
You'll
선생님
go
주위에
away. You focus on
왜
getting
찾는
the key. I'll meet you
양구야.
outside of the restricted section.
좋은 생각이야.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
시험 풀리네 바로.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it
쓸모
is.
있어 보이지만
It's
사실은
fooled me
전혀.
twice.
원이나 속.
Never judge a
표지만
tool
보고도.
by its cover, I say.
실세와 적을 원하는 장소로 유인하려면 들키지 않은 상태로 기본 시전을 사용하세요. 조준 모드 마우스 오른쪽 버튼은 대상에게 정밀한 주문 시전을 할 수 있게 돕고
예.
추가 주문 대
호로를 끌려면 그렇게 하라는 거. 아, 그거 어떻게 하는 거야? 뭐를 끌고 거구나? 갈게요.
Should be in the clip.
안전할 거 사선사가 다르게.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister,
그래서
Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blade
수소문 해봤는데
to
달리
St.
방법이
Mungo's.
없더라.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
아, 이거 어떻게 오는 건데 그래서.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't
어마어마한.
be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted
이러고
Peeves!
막아야 아니면 적어도 이 모든 일을 변명거리에도 만.
괜히 난처해지지마.
How do I know you won't go through my
사서사진에
brain
가서
and
뭐
blame this all on
내
me?
탓이라고
Why would I do that?
뭐라
I
그렇게
like
하겠어.
having friends who are in my debt.
똑같아 미친.
Now go. Good luck.
봐봐
in your search.
사주식.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Levioso. Accio.
너 그걸로 해야 되나?
ESC 루모스 레파로
Reparo.
페로. 아 역시.
course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it.
일단 내려가 보자. 뭐가 더 있어? 화로운
레벨 6
장비,
얼굴 장식,
상의
지팡이
손잡이,
소용돌이 톱니 모양 없음, 얼굴 머리 보호구, 호화로운
방어력증.
거미집 모자, 비행 탈거, 목 보호구,
동력증.
술장식 숲 자물쇠, 빗자루, 장착한 아이템, 망토와 로브, 손 보호구.
오케이. 일단 장비템 끼고 가보자.
위력 마법. 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 지금까지 수집한
잠깐만요.
Incendio.
테디오,
Levioso.
크로슛,
Reparo.
페로. 아, 때리는 거였구나. 아.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
안녕 친구야. 오케이, 이런 식으로 싸우면 되는 거야.
고대 마법 능력은 공격에 성공하거나 데미지를 입힐수록 향상됩니다. 성공 고대 마법 MP가 한 부분이라도 가득 차 있으면 엄청난 데미지를 주고
하는 거 같네. 아우, 잘못 눌렀다. 오케이. 한 거 같은데? 거기는 어떻게? 아티오. 잠깐만요.
Incendio.
뭐지? 이렇게 가는 게 아닌가?
Reparo.
저기 뭔가 저거는 뭔가
Incendio.
하면 될 것 같은데. 계속 넣어줘야 되겠죠? 아니야. 왜 저거 어떻게 하라는 거야 저거? 하고 뛰어가라는 거야? 잠깐만, 이걸 어떻게 하라는 거지? 됐다.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Levioso.
Incendio.
잠깐만요. 오씨.
Best keep my wits about me.
러브랑 로보 장비템을 얻어. 잠깐만요. 그러면 장비템을 얻었으면
인벤토리
장비를 껴야지.
장비 손 보호구 버건디 퀴디치 글러브 의상 스타일리시
아
정호
중급 7레벨이야?
중급
기네.
인벤토리
불안한데. 아.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Incendio.
야, 저기야?
Stupid one. Incendio.
따라. 어디냐?
Protego.
호텔.
Incendio.
인센티브. 아.
Levioso.
레비오스사.
Accio.
오케이. 다 잡은 것 같군.
It is a book after all.
양측은 아닌 것 같아. 머리 주고. 마법으로 이게 가능해? 창조.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked
잠깐
about
마을에.
the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day.
My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It
then
must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
맞았다.
필드 가이드 챌린지는 경험치를 얻고 레벨을 올릴 수 있는 유일한 방법입니다. 퀘스트를 진행하고 세계를 탐험해서
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
난 있는 친구는 도서관에 세이브 포인트.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Potato.
그러니까 일로 돌아.
지도 블루 불꽃 위 종탑동 책과 실현 마법 교실 피그 교수 연구실 많은 퀘스트는 주문인 대상 잠금 캡슐 락은 적들로부터 콤보를 얻고 싶거나 추적하기 어려운 적에게 효과적입니다.
야 갔다 왔어요 혼자. 할 것 같긴 하지만 아니.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's...
가능입니다.
Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
그 일에 대해서는 저도
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But
아니 너 어쩜 자세한 얘기 내게 털어놓지 않는 편이 나을 수도 있겠구나.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir.
알 것 같아.
I
제가
saw two
발견한
more
곳에 두 가지
memories
기억.
where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She
마법은
could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London.
이
The
책은 런던으로
headmaster
갈
has
성
insisted that I
선생님께
speak directly to the minister about George's death.
알겠습니다.
마법부에서 뭐라고?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
알겠습니다.
I
알겠습니다.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies.
형이 실력이
Your
나날이
work
좋아.
is improving by the day. But
마법을
you'll
좀
want
더
to pay attention to
배우긴
her
해야
body
되겠다.
and potions.
마법을 그
There's
상황에
more
맞춰서
magic
쓰는 마법이
than
있어.
spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
그때 동안
and don't
마법을
neglect your
배우면 돼.
friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
메인 캐스트는 다 깼네요. 호그와트 쪽. 메일이 있다.
It's
메일
time
읽어.
to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school
새로운 학교
champion
챔피언이 될
at the
시간이야.
place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
지도.
하우로 오라네요.
출구. 도서관 별관. 약초학 수업.
수업을 갈.
고대문고. 제한 구역 마우스 오른 고대문고. J. 고대문고. 도서관. 호그와트 중앙홀.
중앙홀로 갑시다.
흰색 외곽선 표시는 필드 가이드 챌린지는 경험치를 얻고 레벨을 올릴 수 있는 유일한 방법입니다. 퀘스트를 진행하고 세계를
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
님 잠깐만요. 그것만 이거 메인 캐스트부터 할게요.
To see me in my classroom.
약초 수업 받으러 갈게요.
부왕이 우편을 보내 로어 호그스필드 마을에서 만나자고 요청했습니다. 지도. 블루 불꽃 위치. 호그와트. 세계 지도. 하일랜드. 컬렉션 보물 상자들. 영아웃 오브 117. 필드 가이드 페이지. 영아웃
입니다.
오브 31. 탐험을 진행하여 지도 소개
탐험도 해야 되네. 일단 수업부터 듣고 생각을 해야 되겠다. 약초 수업이요. 선생님 안녕하세요.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
네.
How thrilling it is.
깜짝이야. 게임인간님 팔로우 감사합니다. 새로 탈뭉치가 태어났다. 어서오세요. 탈뭉치다인 가입된 걸 환영해.
The most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be
맨드레이크 뿌리 맨드레고 나오네.
known as the mandrake root. Accio.
아시오.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable.
하게
shall we?
해줄까? 먼저 귀를 보고 가자.
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone,
나온다.
grip
되게 당기령
and give it a firm tug.
명이나 기죠.
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new core and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop
이런 걸 찾을 수 있도록 여러분은 따뜻한 담요 덮어주듯이 흙으로 덮어줘야 한단다.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature.
이건 좀
I'm afraid.
상나 보다.
All right then, off you go.
아 마무리. 아이고 깜짝이야. 아이고 축구 선생님 레이드 감사합니다. 다들 나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나name나
word with our new student.
그래 해리포터 게임 하고 있어요. 나나나나 어서 와요. 방송 정말 고생 많으셨어요. 축구 선생님.
Yes, Professor.
나나나나나나나.
They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
즐거웠어요.
그리고 즐거웠어요.
Actually, I
사실
enjoyed it.
재밌었어요.
I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology
턱
like a
쳐보셔요.
mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next
이제
we'll be
곧
planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
나만이 실제 얼굴인가요? 아우 좀 그것보다 좀 더 잘생겼습니다.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here. in the
화분
classroom.
준비했단다.
Wasn't
쉽게
easy to
연락받아서
spare one of
구하기
such
쉽지 않았지만요.
resources.
이제 아마 약초
You can
키워서
return to harvest them later.
키울 수 있나 보네.
Even
오 자신감.
soil, sunlight, and a bit of
아우
magic.
저는 자신감 있죠.
To grow.
Let's see how to
어조
balance
때
the
여러분들
start of this long
자신감 있을 겁니다.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
화분용
a
C
vital ingredient
꽃박자.
in the Wiggenweld
성장 시간 10분이라고 하네요.
위즈늘드 꽃박자.
뛰면 수확할 수 있다.
의료용 약초의 이파리로 위즈늘드 무약의
잘했어. 수확할 수 있을 때쯤에 니고 아카는 에메랄드 모약으로 쓸 수 있을 거야. 그건 내가 샤프 교수님께 말씀드릴게. 새로운 거 배워볼까?
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some
틀에
plants
따라
are
솥에
better
넣지
suited
않고
to
사용하는 게 더
use
유용한 경우도 있다는
outside of a
거야.
cauldron. The cabbages do
꿀분이
get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them
배추가
have a
잘
good chomp.
씹히도록 해주래.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the
다른
footbridge
식-
leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your
숟가락
fingers.
조심해야 된다. 양배추가 물려고 하거든. 배추가 튀긴 양.
Hello.
Hello.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these
일단
stairs.
깨무는 양배추를 보여줄게. 이 계단 올라가면 양배추. 이 따라가면 되는 거지?
The dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are.
여기
Home
있다.
of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
허리군이는 들어봤는데 신기하네요.
Go on. Grab a
무사 깨무는 양배추라고 하네.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the
다
cabbage
획득하지.
into it, and they'll do the rest.
감사.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
뭘 해야 된다고?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot.
어떻게든 해봐.
Nothing to it,
탭을
really.
누른 상태로
Just
마우스를
toss some of those
눌러두고
Chinese
키를
chomping
열고
cabbages out.
중국산 깨무는 양배추를
You'll see fairly quickly why
장착하세요.
we call them that.
그 다음 탭을 누르면 장착한 도구를 사용할 수 있습니다.
아 잠깐만요.
Garlic said she wanted.
그래서 배추를 다 가져간 다음 탭을 눌러서 배추를 장착.
중국산 깨 딸 중국산 깨무는 양배추
그래서 어떻게 쓰는데? 아 탭을 눌러서 쓰면 되는 거고. 아, 아 이런 식으로 쓰는 거구나.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
공능용이 아니고 전투용으로 쓰는 것.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants
이렇게 싸움에서 내 등을 막힐 수 있는 든든한 식물.
You can't go it alone.
야,
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
쓸모가 있을지도. 그래.
있을 것
I
같아.
suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit
그냥
of
그
background,
양배추라도 말이야.
even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
필요하다면 십자가 채소라도 던져야 할 걸.
Dogweed and deathcap has more of them if you're
깨무는 양배추가 더 필요하면 데스케베트가 할 거야.
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
고마워요. 알려줘서. 팬님한테 다.
자라는데 시간이 걸립니다.
팬님.
나중에 식물을
I tended to the
수확하려면
Chinese chomping
약초학 교실에
cabbages,
있는
Professor.
학원용 테이블로
Remarkable plants,
돌아오세요.
aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
다만 다치지 않게 조심하면 깨물거나 손가락을 잃어버린다. 내 손가락이 잘려요?
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
그럼요.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
한 걸 제공하자.
I'm eager to
배우고
learn
싶어.
more.
I'm glad.
오늘
Herbology
재능.
is a bounteous subject. Tend to your
전원
garden,
가꾸면
and
전원이
it
널
will tend
가꿔줄.
to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's
이 정도면 다 배운 거 같고.
Do come by for a
나중에
chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
다 배웠네요. 약초학을 이제 약초학을 다 배웠네.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
새로운 걸도 이게
지도. 블루 불꽃 위치. 도서관 별관. 종탑동. 종탑 현관. 도서관 별관.
글로 갑시다.
고대문고. 온실. 도서관 별관.
나은 말은 여섯. 마늘 교수. 야 길막 좀 하지 마. 좀 비켜봐 얘들아. 좀 비켜.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before
고대 문고라는 퀘스트가 있으니 그거 한번 뭐 갑시다.
I know what you mean.
나침이 기능은 잘 돼 있. 길을 어디로 가야 되는지 참 내려가야 돼. 여기는 그거 같은데? 이거? 페페로. 처음에 아까 스토리 보일 때 왔던 데 같은데 던전 파밍하라는 건가? 혼자 누나 랩 좀 할 줄 아네요. 다시 들어가라. 문 입장.
흰색 외 큐는 막을 수 있는 공격으로부터 당신을 지켜줄.
잠깐만요. 아니 금방 사라지네 지금. 맞나 이거 왜 사라지는 거지? 잠깐만요 이거. 셋, 넷. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나 안 된다. 아. 한 번만 누르면 돼. 근데 이미 여기 한 번 깨가지고 뭐 같은데 여기는.
Revelio.
또 갈 수 있는 거. 아니구나, 늦었다. A 게임이구나. 사양 오지게 높을 것 같네. 사양은 그렇게 높진 않아요, 생각보다. 의외로 높진 않더라고요. 게임이. 아, 저기요, 저기요. 아, 퍼즐이 여기 이렇게 열리는구나. 아, 이런 식으로. 돈이 문제였군요. 돈이 솔직히 문제이긴 해요. 게임이 비싸. 그래서 여기 어떻게 가요? 우리는 아까 다 봤던 거여서 그냥 아이템 먹으러 온
필드 가
아이템 먹으러 온 거예요.
탐색하는 데 도움이 되는 도구들을 기억하세요. V 마법 나침반과 미니맵은 추적하는 모든 목표에 진도, 블루 불꽃 위치, 도서관 별관.
마법약 교실이네. 마법약 교실로 가야 되니.
마법약 중앙홀.
중앙홀로 가.
필드 가이드 챌린지는
필드 가이드 챌린지는
특별한 보상을 잠금 해제할 수 있습니다. 챌린지 메뉴에서 진행 상황을
그자
지도 블루 불꽃 위 마법약 교실이다.
알려주세요. 따라가보.
Wouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent. Which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging
폼이야.
and hazardous
가장
subjects
어렵고
taught at
위험한
this
과목 중
school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
체력 회복 포션부터 알려줘.
Carr, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and
다음에
even heal
다양한
a
상처를 치료하는데
variety
쓰임.
of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion
조용.
of
아,
your
선생님이
own.
뻑이시.
You never
꿀뚝거리시.
know when you might need it. Please begin.
만드는 법은 알려주셔야 되는 거야.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
이거 마우스 실제로 돌려.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
지능충이죠?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Endurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future,
하지만
you'll be
나중에
expected
자신
to
실제로는
provide your own
자급자족해야 돼.
ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
약초학 배운 걸로 약초를 내가 키워서 약을 만들었어.
Resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
제대로 들었어.
He did say that. He wants me to
다른
get more
마법약을
ingredients to
만들어.
brew another potion.
Brilliant.
대단한데?
You, my friend, have been
너 지금 얼마나
presented with
대단한
an
기회를 지었는지
extraordinary
몰라.
opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
근데 함부로 갖다 줘도 되는 건지 모르겠.
I'll get you
나
the
갖다
Fwooper
줄게.
feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
나중에 레시피 하나 알려주겠지.
Your potion should not be that
보고서.
보고서네.
날짜 1875년 10월
퍼지시를 짜려고 하네. 걸 얻었.
Your potion stations
나한테
organized
기타
and free of
가지면
clutter.
뭐?
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus
소나무를 완성하면
potion,
알려줄
and I'll
테니까
tell you
너
when this concoction
뚜르스 마법약을 제작하러 돌아.
Should you chop the diddly or
마법약
crush it?
스테이션. 엘두루스 마법약. 엘두루스 마법약. 마시면 내구성 좋은 돌 같은 피부를 갖게 되어 방어력이
방어력이
강화되는
올라가는데
마법약입니다.
제작 시간이 이거
30초. 수확. 한 병.
따로 할 필요 없이 그냥 시간만 기다리면 만들어지나 보다.
엘두루스 마법약. 이어있음. ESC. 엘두루스 위제는
And now we add the mallow sweet, and
팬님.
that's odd. My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it!
빠를 것 같아. 요.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
그리핀도르
Again,
독특병이다.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as...
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked.
약을 만들어.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
그 일은 죄송해요.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying
내
to help a
친구를
friend.
도와했던 거.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to
지금
remember that
막장의
you're
달인이
not a
아니.
potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention. Now, I recommend that you find it. That'll be all.
여기까지다. 다 배웠다.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
진도 블루 불꽃 위치 호그와트 천문학통 남쪽통 호그와트 남쪽 레벨 퀘스트 와가두에서 온 손 마우스 오른쪽 버튼 레벨
잘못 던졌는데?
My robes are going to weep in parade.
다른 퀘스트. 진행 방식이 약간 위쳐 냄새가 나는 것 같네요. 얘 비슷해요. 위쳐하고 좀 비슷한 것 같아요. 오픈월드라고 하니까 있긴. 약간 일단 메인 퀘스트 위주로 쫓아가서 하면 되는 퀘스트가 서브 퀘스트 같아. 근데 범위가 엄청 멀리 떨어져 있냐? 500m나 떨어져. 그거는 잘 모르겠어.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
500m나 떨어져. 난 따라간다. 뛰어가. 아는 게 뭔가 있겠지. 잠깐만. 재료 수집. 가는 길에 재료 수집하면서 가. 어서. 되겠지? 펄 뛰어가는 거. 이건 디럭스 사면 탈 것도 준다는 것 같은데 탈 것 착용을 위주 빨라지지 않나요? 아직 탈 것이 안 뚫렸던 걸로 알고 있어.
챌린지 장비
지금 제가 알기로는 탈 것이 아직 안 뚫렸어요.
비행 탈것 잠금 해제하려면
뚫어야 되는데 아직 퀘스트를 해야 돼서
해켓
안
교수
뚫렸어.
와가두에서 온 손 사이드 전체 와가두에서 온 레벨
그냥 메인 퀘스트 깨다 보면 뚫릴 것 같아요. 그거 뚫리고 나면 그때부터 이제 다를 거 같거든요.
Revelio.
헬리야. 두 시간째인데 아직 안 뚫린 거 봐서는 조금 진행을 해야 될 것 같아. 그리고 2시간이 아니고 중간에 방송이 한번 튕겨서 지금 한 3시간 넘게 하고 있는 것 같아. 나 지금 내가 11시부터 했거든요, 이 게임을 지금. 거의 4시간 다 돼가네요.
It is good to see you.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
안녕, 네티 잘
I'm well,
지냈어?
thank you. I
어,
was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
괜찮.
If you don't mind my asking,
그런 거 물어봐도
why
될지
were they
모르겠지만
looking
놈들이 널 쫓는 이유가 뭔지 알아?
그자들은 내가 찾은 걸
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
한코치는 언제 갔다 온 거야?
Just before we came to Hogwarts.
호그와트 오기 전
In fact, it's why I was late.
길스
to the
배정이
ceremony.
됐던 거.
A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing.
한 가지 더.
It's a bit
솔직히
odd,
좀
if I'm
이상하게
honest.
들리긴 할
Professor
텐데.
Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that
너
mean?
비밀이라고 하지 않았어?
I'm
이거 왜 다
Roman,
말하고 다니냐
but I can see
주인공은?
traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain.
이상한데 이거
I know that's
비밀이라고
not
하지
good.
않았나? 교수님
It is.
다 말하고
And I will
다니네.
have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about
다들
the
네가
defending
트롤마을
Hogsmeade from that troll attack.
하고 있어.
And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them
그들은
destroy
내가 새
my new
보금자리
home.
파괴하는 걸.
잘 생각했어. 그러다 위험
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair.
딱 알록스.
And you should know
아직
that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be
그들을 막아야
stopped.
하는 거.
Rumor has it that Theophilus
따르면.
Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true. But
그렇지도
shouldn't Officer
못겠지만.
Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could
그를 조사해볼 수
investigate a
있을
bit.
형사님
Try to get
필요한
the
증거를
evidence that
찾아보는
Officer
거.
Singer needs.
All right. But how?
그냥 어떻게
I
할
am
건데?
going to watch and listen, find out precisely. In the meantime, remember,
Thank you, Natty.
네티
be on your guard.
계시면 돼.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
메인 캐스트가 못돼요.
Pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
저거 서브 캐스트가 있긴 까지 다 하면 서브 캐스트까지 하면서 가면 시간 사라지겠지?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time.
그럴 시간이
Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefying.
아, 오 잘못했다.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
열투가라고 하네요. 좀 센 친구겠지?
필드 가이드의 컬렉션 섹션이 새로운 적 유형과
아 막았잖아. 아 잠깐만. 잠깐만 이거 풀테이블. 약간 체력이 없는데?
What on earth just happened? I've never
never been accosted.
체력이 없어요.
And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
괜찮으세요?
Thanks in no small
뛰어난
part
방안
to your
실력 덕분에 조금 다치지 않고
defensive
가야
skills.
어.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor
Ashwinders.
Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story.
난이도 좀 낮출까? 이거 난이도 이거 잘못하다가 이거 못 깰
You've
것 같은데?
avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
연구라.
You mentioned someone named
급하신
Priya.
프리아라는
Yes,
분.
my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in
아내라.
Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff.
마법사에
Brilliant
셨어.
potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
연구라.
You're a researcher.
Nora
무엇인가?
Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
정말 대단한데요.
Merlin? Of the legend of King
이번에
Arthur?
좀
The very same.
맞아, 바로 그거야.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
정말 흥미로운데. 정말
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll
그렇다면
let
내가
you in on
작은
a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I
하는 건데요.
suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
A versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swerve in
린책에 적힌
Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see
시도해
what
보겠네.
comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's
시간이
just
없는데
over there
포션
by my
좀
tent.
주면 안 되나?
ESC.
일단 마법을 조금 바.
마우스 왼쪽 버튼. 슬롯에 주문을 넣으려면 드래그 한 레파로. 유용. 손상된 디펄소. 아시오. 위력. 레비오소. 레파로.
바로
유용.
This trunk?
Yes,
트렁크
take
상자.
plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word!
저거밖에 덩쿨이 사라졌어.
Vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Come
territory. I am
Reparo.
curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
헬리요. 저거를 뭔가 하는 것 같은데. 하시오. 설마 이건가?
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The
아,
flames
불
make
피우는 게
fire
맞네.
sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
서가 있는 것 같네요.
Incendio.
이건 뭘까?
Yes, how beautiful!
여
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a
이거
success.
멀리의 시험을 통과했다.
Indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well,
그가
I
땀
think
그을어진
each has its telltale
방에
vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue.
열리는
my
시험을
research. My guess is that
해야지
each
뭐.
will also require
테스트.
Mallow Suite, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
시험 같은 거 좀 주면
다양한 챌린지는 다양한 보상을 제공합니다. 멀린의 시험 챌린지를 완료하면 장비 용량을 늘릴 수 있습니다.
Sir Nicholas,
아닌데?
our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
학교로 돌아가야 되네.
지도 하일랜드 호그와트 남쪽 지역 적 레벨 호그와트 호그스미드 진 하일랜드 천문학통 연회장 구름다리
회장을 가야 되는데
사라진
회장을 지금 뚫려 있는 데가 없네.
중앙 계단
그래도 안 뚫어놨네.
중앙 계단 도서관 별관 중앙홀
방홀로 갑시다.
장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 몇몇 퀘스트는 새로운 주문이나 컬렉션 아이템 같은 특별한 보상을 줍니다. 다음 퀘스트를 결정하는 데 도움이 되는
가봅시다. 해볼까?
Revelio.
웬리요. 아,
Incendio.
I'm avoiding our common room today. Ronan's testing on Accio and
Protego. Incendio.
퍼즐 같은 거네. 아, 퍼즐이네. 진짜 퍼즐이네. 잠깐만. 모르겠군. 퍼즐 풀면 보물상자 같은 거 언제 풀고 있어. 아, 근데 3D 게임이다 보니까 확실히 멀미가 조금 있긴 있다.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. At your
예,
service.
3D 멀미가
Nice to
조금
meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you
그거
found.
조정하겠습니다.
It's
어서
missing
오세요.
pages.
아하.
I may be able to help.
새벽입니다.
Follow me if you will. It's not too far.
Wait. How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the
영수 사이에
ghosts.
소문이
You
들고
were
있다.
spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
따라갑시다.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
왜 안 움직이?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast.
Revelio.
퍼즐이.
Accio.
중간에 멈추고 말하는 거.
I
인정합니다.
beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend.
왜 단순하지? 동맹이 형이라서 물건을 집을 수가 없거든. 아.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
배를 강제로 필요하고.
In the painting. I'll wait right
그래 그림 속에 있어. 난 여기서 기다릴게. 짐 요정 방해하지 말도록.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
하라는 거야.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and
친구.
found themselves a bit peckish likely. You know how hungry growing humans can get?
It smells glorious in here.
들어갈 수가 없네.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
얻었다.
A student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you?
호박파이,
Pasty?
힐레비,
Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
하다.
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
이게 당신이 보낼 거예요. 가져가도 돼요.
Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the
진 줄 알았어.
memory of the taste of food.
고마워. 여기에 내가
Is it all right for students
이번에
to
학생이
wander into
돌아가나요?
kitchens?
괜찮.
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed
원래는 안 되지만 나는 상관이 없다.
Finky doesn't mind.
상관이 없어요.
There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have
방에 온 사람이
plenty
거의
of
없어서
treats. Come back anytime you please.
고마워.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arborough Smokies are becoming popular as well.
고마워.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness no. Not
아니에요.
even house elves can
요정에도
conjure food
마법을
out of thin air.
늘어내지
Food is
못해요.
one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then
그래서 요리를 만들어서 연화장으로 보내.
to the Great Hall.
고마워.
아,
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
합시다.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fiend
왜 문제
sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
마음이 급하.
Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
좋아요. 흥미롭네요.
가보자 바로
Very
일단.
well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
뭐 있을까?
You won't regret it.
필드 가이드 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에 많은 퀘스트는 주문이나 레벨 필요 조건을 가지고 있습니다. 퀘스트 로그에서 퀘스트 필요 조건을 확인하고 교수들의 과제를 추적하여 필요한 주문을 배우세요.
도착했네요.
Do stay behind me. It's
왜 깜짝이야?
we want.
쿠키 버추 투카 버추 언니 팔로 감사합니다. 새로운 달뭉치가 태어났다. 어서 오세요. 달뭉치 당해 온 걸 환영해요.
Do they always talk to you like that?
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
근데 상하 음식이어서 팔이 날리는 거 봐.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
짜잔.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere.
인가 있을 거야. 아니면 가지고도
If you find it,
야 머리를
I
찾아와야
give you my
되겠네.
permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of
될까?
tension
아니.
after all.
그래도 보자.
Now, please,
메인
follow
스토리.
me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend.
그리고 나요 우리.
Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be
하는
better
게
than
더
mine.
바보이.
지도 호그스미드 마담 스넬
놀러 가야 되네요.
사라진 페이지 찾기
가봅시다 일단.
Ironic, really. Never been as level-headed as I am now. How do ghosts with their heads while away the afterlife?
시장이네. 이거 시장이었는데 저녁 되니까 약간 시장인데. 확인.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
아시오.
Hello again. Can you
혹은 저 좀 도와주지 않을래요?
Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed, it might be.
근처가 있지. 한
It is a
사람은
bit unorthodox to
그냥 아니지
include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
좋아요.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
원래 좀 더 해야 되는데
Blast away until you find him.
찾을 때까지 죽는 이런 느낌.
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not.
해커인일라 어서 오세요. 오늘 하루 고생 많으셨어요. 오스타리 70년도 느낌이 나서 좋네요. 르벨리온. 아 저기 있네요. 여기 숨어 있네.
Why did I come back here?
르벨리온. 자물쇠가 있어요. 원래는 방송을 좀 더 해야 되겠는데 멀미가 좀 있어서 여기까지 이 퀘스트까지만 하고 어디 숨어 있는 거야? 호하러 가시는군요. 예, 자고 일어나서 진행을 더 해볼게요. 자고 일어나서 밥 먹고 방송을 일찍 키도록 하겠습니다. 원래 오늘 12시간 좀 넘게 원래 하려고 했었는데 생각보다 3D 말고가 좀 있어가지고 이게 내일 병원 가서 약국 가서 멀미약 좀 사와야 될 것 같아. 조금 여기까지 이 퀘스트까지만 끼고 가도록 할게요. 저기 있다. 한 번만 더 찾으면 됩니다. 르벨리온. 여기 있네요. 찾은 것 같은데? 지금 프레임 드랍도 일어나가지고 지금 렉 걸리네. 나 치고 나쁘지 않았어. 여기 잭도 필요한 걸 찾아. 왜 웃기냐 무섭게.
But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard.
그럴 수가. 네가 말하는 게 뭔지 정확히 알아. 내가 파브스한테 그거 줬거든. 그걸 어떻게 잊을 수?
How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still moldering away with my
없는 마지막 모험이야.
Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost
페이지
your head.
때문에 머리에 이동
And I
거.
must visit a cave
내가
and search for your corpse.
찾아오면 페이지 찾을 수 있게.
You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you?
야 금지대 숲 끝자락에 있다고 하면 금지대 숲으로 이제 들어가야 되네.
좋아요.
일단 좋아요라고 하고 이제 저장을 해놓고
Not to worry.
가야 되겠다.
I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
자,
보엉이 옵 설정.
했죠.
이전 저장 디스플레이 옵 게임 불러오.
게임을 저장.
빈 저장 슬롯. 빈
해놓고.
저장 슬롯. 레벨. 퀘스트. 레벨. 설정.
아이고 수담수다 감사합니다.
설정.
레벨 8 그래도
게임 종료.
나 3D 게임 한 거 치고 5시간 정도 5시간 정도 했네. 많이 발전했다. 그래도 뭘 5시간 자, 오늘은 여기까지만 진행을 하고 레이드 보내드리도록 하겠습니다. 고대신이 아직도 방송 중인 걸로 아는데 오늘 컨디션 작업 중이죠. 자, 저는 조금 쉬고 일어나서 멀미약 좀 사와서 방송을 좀 더 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 여러분 봐주셔서 감사하고요. 내일도 방송 자고 일어나서 또 해리포터 바로 진행하도록 하죠. 네, 고생 많으셨습니다. 다들 라바.